Hello guys, I'm trying to connect the person we'll be hosting on our live today, person of Mr. Solomon Oladimeji. If you're live with us, please can you wave your hand so that I can add you to the live. It's hard to search and connect you. I don't know what's happening. So before then, I was trying to introduce who he is. He works with. Okay, let me first of all introduce him. His name is Solomon Oladimeji. He is a cinematographer, director, and video editor. He is the founder of Train a Youth Initiative. So he also have an NGO, which is Solomon Oladimeji Foundation. He works with Arrive TV in London. So once he joins us, we'll be asking him few questions, and we'll also want him to address us, like talk to the people, we'll ask him few questions, and then he would answer us. So I don't know why it's not connecting to him. Trying to search him. Please, if you're there, Mr. Solomon, help us drop a comment so that I can add you to the live, please. Please, sir, can you make a request to join the live? If you can see a request option there, I'm seeing people's request here. So if you can make a request option so I can add you. My God. What's really going on here?
Yeah. Hello.
Well,
Hello. well, well,
it's
I
a
don't know what.
bit hard to connect you.
Yeah, I don't know what is happening. I've been trying to send you requests, but I'm happy. I'm live now. Thank you so very much. Yeah.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you. I really appreciate.
So the viewers have been waiting for you, and people are
Yeah.
trying to know. I've already introduced you to be Mr. Solomon
Okay,
Oladimeji.
that's my name.
Yeah, and I also told them little about you, like you have
Okay.
your own NGO and a foundation. So
Okay.
would like to ask few questions, then you tell us more about yourself, because you're in the right position to actually tell us the things we need to know. So
Yeah.
I'll start by asking you if you can tell us about yourself briefly, like tell us about yourself before we go to the other questions.
Okay. All right. Thank you so very much. First and foremost, I'll say thank you so very much for having me on your live show. You know, when you are approached by a pretty beauty queen like yourself, um, what can I say? I can't say no. All right. So it fills me with so much pleasure to be the first person on your amazing show. So my names are Oladimeji Peter Solomon. I'm a Yoruba boy. I was born and brought up in Lagos State, but I'm a native of Ogun State. Um,
Okay.
I started I started my primary school at Barachel Nursery Primary School. I attended Barachel Model College. I attended Olabisi Onabanjo University, and I also attended City
Wow.
Academy Film School in London. I did cinematography and mass communications. So that is me.
Okay, it's nice to have you here, Mr. Solomon. So, we would like to also know how you begin your career, like your motivations and how you became a practitioner. We want to know more about that.
Well, first off, I would give glory to God Almighty for His grace, for His mercy, because God gave me the talent in entertainment. All right, let me put it that way, in entertainment, because I discovered my talents while I was in primary school. I was always beating the drums, the table in the class, would be disturbing the class. So I got to know my talent through disturbing the class, we're restless back then. So when I got to secondary school, it was in JSS2 when our final teacher, Mr. Yemi Oyewole, when he introduced dramatic club. So I joined the dramatic club, and from there I started doing stage drama in school. We're doing comedy in secondary school. So it was then that I knew, yes, Solomon, this is what you want to do when you grow up. I want to be on television. That was my dream. So after secondary school, most times you dream of some things, and you face so many challenges there, so many things will happen, and you say to yourself, hey, what is happening? Is this not the dream that I've chosen for myself, and you want to do another thing? But I never deviated from what I initially said I was going to do, which is media. I want to be on television. I want to act, films. So after secondary school, I was dancing professionally, but my father never wanted me to dance.
Sorry to interrupt you. Can we know the name of your dance group?
Ah, okay. I was in Psalmist group.
Okay.
We're doing more of Christian choreography, because we'll go to different churches to go and dance. So then I have a group, just myself and my partner. Then we're doing Makosa, Sukus, and the rest. We didn't give it a name. We're just called Solomon and Ola. Yeah, that's our
Okay,
name.
that
So
is on our next live, we will host you to dance for us. So thank you, Mr. Solomon. Really appreciate having you here.
okay.
It's a great pleasure. So we would like to know where you are in London and to tell us more about this pandemic, if you have anything to say about that.
Well, I'm in Chiswick, West London. Uh, my company is there. My house is there. This pandemic is something that has really affected lots of things, businesses, schools. I love football, so I can't go to my favorite stadiums to go watch football. But people are obeying the physical distancing thing. Even when you're on the bus, people are wearing their face mask and all that.
Okay, please, like we know over there, maybe the issue of the coronavirus stuff might have killed maybe people around you. Can you share us any experience, or if you have seen maybe a victim of the coronavirus?
Okay, yeah. First off, I'm a video editor. Okay. Every day, even today, I still edited stories of people that died as a result of the COVID-19. I think Nigeria, I don't know, United Kingdom is like the second worst hit now. All right, after United States. So several thousands of people are dead already. Okay. But I'm so fortunate that none of my friends are dead, because the office where I work, my building is
Please.
building 10, building 7, like 3 months ago. They discovered that someone on the block 7 had coronavirus. So people stopped coming to work. But nobody is dead. Nobody that I know of is dead. But so many stories that I edit in hospitals, in different places, care homes, lots of people are dead. So COVID-19 is real. Is real. Is real.
Okay, so what would be your own maybe advice? Because most people in Nigeria feel like coronavirus here is malaria, is typhoid, is high temperature. So what would you like to tell us so that we would have
Guys,
full awareness and be serious about this?
oh, guys, come on. Coronavirus is real in Nigeria. It is very, very real. And I'll be citing examples for you. We are so fortunate that we don't have serious issues of people that are dead. But before they locks down flights moving into Nigeria, so many people have moved into Nigeria from Spain, from China, from United Kingdom, and they came into the country with coronavirus. Some people don't even know they have it because it is not everyone that shows the symptoms. All right. There is a colleague of mine in the office. A friend came into Nigeria from the United Kingdom. She was admitted. She had coronavirus. Yeah, she came out. Of course, she's well now. She was treated and all that. But people need to understand that the virus is real in Nigeria. Of course, there are so many ignorant people who feel the government is just lying. But the truth is, come on, stay safe, protect yourself because it is super real. The virus is real.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Solomon. So, if you are here watching us live, I would like you to say a shout out to him. Maybe you have a personal question you would like to throw. So, I would help you guys ask him the ones I know that he can actually answer, and we'll keep on with the live. So, say a shout out to Mr. Solomon. It's not easy to have him live all the way from London.
Yeah, it's not that deep. I just want to appreciate. I want to thank you for coming on my for having me on your beautiful show. Now everyone is staying at home. Of course, they are easing lockdown gradually, and people have started to go to work. Even in Nigeria, because I have lots of friends. I even have friends that are doctors that are attending to people at isolation centers. But I believe by the special grace of God, we would go back to our normal lives and we'll begin to do the things that we usually normally do. But the most important thing is for us to take safety precautions, okay? Because it is better imagined than experienced, okay? Because my company, I've spoken to lots of people that had the coronavirus, and they became well and all that, and people that are close to my friends that are dead. So it's a crazy situation that we find ourselves in. But I believe, yeah,
Very, very, very.
yeah, it's very crazy. So we need to stay alive, by taking care of ourselves. That's the most
Yes,
important thing.
by ourselves. So, sir, please, can we really know, like to every great person, there are usually things they have gone through. It's not everybody that was born in the bed of roses.
Yeah.
So, we would like to know that before you got to this place you are, of which we are admiring, like we want to get there someday. We want to know, like, what are your biggest challenges, your experience, what are your motivations? What took you? What made this your dream come true and your dream still coming true?
Yeah, a lot of people see the finished cake, and everybody want to taste the finished cake, not knowing the process the cake went through before it became edible. All right, I went through lots of challenges in my life because I did lots of menial jobs. I was a bus conductor. I was dancing at events. What was I doing? I was cleaning people's houses. I was doing phone call, computer operator. I was a washer in a dry cleaning firm. I did lots of, jobs, lots of stress and all that. But in between this, I was still dancing. I was still acting. Okay. Then in my church, we had a drama director. He's late now, Happy Inka in Nigeria. So he was the one training us on theater in the church, drama and all that. So for 1 year, he disturbed me that he wanted to teach me how to be a cinematographer, how to be a director, how to be a video editor. This was in 2007. Then in 2008, I agreed. So I went to his house. I was trained in his film school how to be a video editor, how to be a cinematographer, how to be a director. You know, it wasn't easy. The 2 years were not easy for me because, we're always together. We would wake up in the middle of the night, write stories and all that. So after I left in 2010, 3 months later, I got a job in my first media organization, which was Galaxy Television. So I started working from there. I was editing several programs, Sport Edge, and most of those telenovelas, When You Are Mine, Second Chance, and all that. I was editing. I was in charge of it because my company, Galaxy Television, had partnership with Procter and Gamble and Televisa, the producer of the soap operas, Mexican soap. So I was handling it in Nigeria. So I left Galaxy Television in 2013 and I joined TVC. So from TVC, I worked at TVC for 4 years before joining Arise Television now. It wasn't easy for me. You understand? So many stress. There were times when I was a teenager, before I was doing media, like I was working at Galaxy Television. There were some times when you don't have money in your hands, in your pocket. Lots of people would want you to join them in what they are doing, because I had friends who were doing internet fraudster and all that, but I never did. I just knew one day I will make it, and I will make it doing legitimate work. Okay, most of them were buying cars, they were doing amazing things. I was struggling as a teenager. I wouldn't even have 20 naira in my pocket to eat. You go days without food. But I give glory to God Almighty. Lots of people today will say, yeah, you are in London. Yeah, that is beautiful. I know I'm in London. But the truth is, the grace of God again, the grace of God. When you build yourself on your craft, when you build yourself to be the best, and that is why I tell people, lots of people might see this as pride. No, it is not pride. Every night I don't sleep. I sit back, I watch the work I do in a day, and I critique it. All right. I criticize myself. Okay, Solomon, you can do better this way. You can do better that way. Then in 2014, I was chosen among the top 3 best video editors in Nigeria. Then in 2016, I was nominated as the best video editor in Nigeria. So all of these were part of my CV. So when I joined Arise TV, shout out to my boss, Indoka Obaigbena, who believed in me so much. And he said, hey, Solomon, look, I want you to go to our office in London to go work. Man, it was me, London. Eh? It was a dream. It was a dream. So when I got here, 1 month after I got to the UK, to be honest with you, I was feeling like a mad person, because I was telling myself, no, this is Lagos. This is not London. No, my spirit will tell me, this is London. Nigeria is not as fine as this. Lagos is not as fine as this. It took me more than 1 month to actually fit in, say, yes, Solomon, I'm actually in London. So it wasn't easy. All right. It wasn't easy. Anyone who comes out to tell you it is easy, man, it's a lie. No, it's not.
So, I would also like to know if you have any question to ask me.
Ah, yes. This is my work. I know how to ask questions a lot, because there was a time I had a radio show called.
Not hard questions, so like the one I can.
No, no, no. Okay, let us do it this way. Let me take over your show. Your show is called Great Moments with Star Girl Lizzie. Star Girl Lizzie. Okay, all right. What up, guys? Those of you that are just joining us, and those of you who have been joining us, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for being on our show today. My name's Oladimeji Peter Solomon. It's so great to have you join us, and my beautiful sister, Great Moments with Star Girl Lizzie. So shout out to you guys. I really appreciate you. I can see some of my friends are actually pressing the like and the love buttons. I appreciate you guys. So tell us, what is your name? Of course I know your name, but for my friends that are watching, tell us, what's your name?
Okay, my name is Elizabeth Oyeni. I'm from Osun State. I was born and brought up in Kogi State.
Okay, born and brought up in Kogi State. But honestly, I was thinking, when you first reached out to me and you said, oh, I want you to be on my show, and I checked out your page and everything, and I said, is this girl a Nigerian? Because How can somebody be this beautiful? Somebody's daughter be this beautiful. Okay, all right. So tell us, what do you do basically?
What do I do?
Yeah, the job you do.
Okay, I would like to explain everything in details.
Okay.
First of all, I'm the current Miss Funfair Nigeria. I'm into pageant. I'm a model.
Oh shit.
I'm also a caterer.
Wow.
Um, I'm like jack of all trades. Like I do. So I actually I forgot I'm on live.
Um,
So
I'm with you. All right. Let me tell you something. I'm also a caterer too. Let me tell you the things I know how to cook very well. I know how to cook indomie. I know how to make tea. And I think, yeah, I know how to cook rice. Then most recently, I know how to cook beans. So I'm a good caterer. Okay.
uh, oh, you think catering is all about the concoctions you do at home? There is more to catering, and one of these days, I would like to bring out a skill acquisition on catering. Maybe train some people that are interested in most part of catering. Maybe we start from the bakings.
O-
From time to time, we would be training people on that. And I also have a brand which is the Mr. and Miss Magnificent Nigeria Beauty
Oh,
Pageant.
okay.
But due to
Okay. Interesting.
some things that happen like that, we have to hold it down. You know, the pandemic also is stopping all social gathering and everything. So we just have to be here for now.
Okay, that's amazing. I think I would want to partner with you. I have an NGO called, you talked about it the other time, called Trainer Youth Initiative. Trainer Youth Initiative was founded in 2011, and the reason is because I want to give back to my society. We want to reduce unemployment, social vices, youthful exuberance amongst our people. Of course, I started in my community, Ifakweja, a local government in Lagos State. Then when my friends started joining and I saw that, man, this dream is becoming big, so we need to spread. So we now started going to other states, other places to train people. And since we started in 2011, we have trained 3,090 people across Nigeria. And I'm so very excited. So if not because of the coronavirus pandemic, of course, we need to also look at the positive angle to all of this. Because if we had started our program, there is no way I would have known you. Even if I know you, it would have been late to even actually bring you on board for what we are doing. So we want to train 10,000 students in my community because I realized that lots of people that are graduating from the university, most of them are unemployed. You see someone who speaks well, who does well, who had a very good result, fantastic result, and end up being a bike rider. It kills me dead to see that our people are struggling. Then I discover that it is because most of our youths don't have employable skills. You understand? Someone who, for instance, read mass communications, all right, you don't have hand-on practical on what you have learned in school. Okay, and there is no company now that wants to employ you. Gone are the days when some companies will employ you and train you again. No. So I now thought about it. I sat down with my team and I said, okay, this is what we'll do. Let us go to secondary schools, empower these youths, these kids from secondary school. Let us teach them cinematography, photography, bead making, makeup artistry, tailoring, barbing, and everything for free. Our training has basically been free. All right. We also have adult literacy class where we train market men and women how to read and write. Ours is a beautiful success story. So we'll be bringing you on board. All right. Aside from we have facilitators for confectionaries. What you do, confectionaries, like catering and the rest. So you can just team up because we have lots of things we want to do. Okay, lots of things we want to do and lots of places to cover. So you are a part of us. All right. Aside from being a beauty queen, where you can be the face of Trainer Youth Initiative. All right. You can also
Wow,
be our partner. Then again,
that's good.
yeah, Solomon Oladimeji Foundation, my foundation, my belief has always been when you are helping the poor, you put your camera at home. We would always publicize the training that we do for the youths. All right. we'll put our trainings for the youth on social media. But Solomon Oladimeji Foundation, which takes care of the poor, the elderly, we don't put those ones on social media because it will do me a great disservice to put the faces of elderly people, or poor people, because we are giving them food and we are putting that on social media. No, I will never do that. But
Excuse me, sorry, sir.
yeah,
I think most time when you do that, it actually impress others. Like, there are people out there who needs to see all those things, most of those things. It's not as if you have to put the faces of the people you give, but when you are showing people all those things, it makes other have the zeal. Some people have the money but they don't have the zeal. It will also, we have, like, okay, let assuming I'm already part of this now, so I feel like when we publicize most of those things, it will make people who have the money and cannot go out to support others maybe try to support the brand, because we have a lot of people who are suffering. We cannot from our own resources reach out to the whole people. So with the support from others and their contribution, and it will also impress them, like, to do on their own. It is right to keep the camera at home when you help people, but it is also good to, like, show people what you do so that they will learn from it. Some people don't really know that it's good to do that. When you
yeah,
do that, and you sometimes show it, it's not, deep inside your heart that you're not doing this because you want people to see you as a good person, or you want to get praises from everybody or any
yeah,
angle, but
yeah.
because there are people who need to see this and know what the brand is all about and know what you are trying to preach. So I want to, that is my own point of view. I'm not trying to say it's wrong to put the camera at home.
Yeah, Star Girl. To be honest with you, there are some things some discussions I had with God. I have to be honest with you, and I went through pains, I went through stress, I went through hell, and I said, I want to give to people, which I've been doing by the special grace of God. But I want you to understand something, that there are two types of giving. One that is orchestrated by God, which is when your right hand is giving something, the left hand
Yeah,
must not know. All right?
biblical.
The
It's
biblical type
biblical.
of giving. All right? Then there is another type of giving, all right, which is for promotion of brands, all right,
Okay.
or for people to know what you are doing. Now, CSR, corporate social responsibilities, there is no way you see a company that is giving out stuffs to people that they won't put it on social media. All right?
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Then another one, politicians, when they give you something, they want to post it there for people to know. Okay?
Yeah. We
During this,
appreciate them.
yeah, during this pandemic, lots of billionaires in Nigeria, they gave billions, they donated billions to the federal government. They could have as well taken the money to grassroots. All right?
Not
Now,
me.
now, what we do for the poor at Train a Youth Initiative, all right, the blessing that I want, the recognition I want, is not from the masses, it's not from the media, it's not
Yeah.
from the public. It is between God and I, that Father, Lord, this is what you have said I should do. I will do this. Now,
Wow.
if we want to give to people so that we can inspire other people to do it, there are ways with which you can do that. All right, you can just snap the items. You understand that you want to share out that, hey guys, it is important for you to show love to your neighbors, to your fellow people. Let them know that it is important for you to show love and all that. We will do that. All right, but I
Yeah,
don't
I
want to
think
put
that's my own point
faces out
too.
there.
It's not as if I said maybe we should video the
we,
people we are
we, we,
giving,
we
or
we can't see your face, so we can't see your face. Tilt the phone so we can see your face very well.
I see my face now.
Okay, okay, cool.
Can you see me?
I can't see your face. I can just see your chin up.
Oh wow. So can you see me very well now?
Oh, raise your phone. Raise your phone. Can you see your face? Okay, tilt it up a little bit. Up, 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 up. Good, 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 good. Yeah, do it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, just do it like that. Yeah, do it like that. Okay, all right. So, lots of people, Adays Ajam said, how do we get a notable project Mr. Solomon have worked on? Well, I give glory to God. I've worked on lots of amazing stuff. Uh, I do not like to blow my trumpet, but I'm the first of many things. First of many things. There is even a show that is premiering right now on Instagram by some of the foremost big media guys in the United Kingdom. I'm the first video editor in the United Kingdom to edit that. It is the top five um, Afrobeat songs. Um, my friend Afia Adam is on this. Dayo is on it. This guy is work with Beat FM in the United Kingdom. Ade Shokpe, the legendary Ade Shokpe is on it. So I'm the first video editor to work on it. I'm also the first video editor to also work on the Pan-African trade between United Kingdom and Africa. You know, United Kingdom now they've pulled out of Brexit, and the British government, led by the Prime Minister Boris Johnson, brought some African leaders to United Kingdom in January. We had President Buhari, we had some governors from Lagos, we had President of Ghana, Kenya, and the rest. So many presidents coming into the United Kingdom. I'm happy that I'm the one that edited this for my company. There are lots of things that I've done too that is really amazing, and I've gotten so many recognitions in Nigeria too as a result of this media work. I give glory to God Almighty. But I'm not the type that loves title. I just love to be seen and addressed as Solomon. Is as simple as that. But the people in the media space who have seen the things that I've done, they are really appreciative of my craft. And you know, there are lots of things that we are doing, and I appreciate God. Then for our NGO, you know, thousands of people have been trained already, 3,090 people, and we are doing so much more. 3,090 people directly, and another 10,000 indirectly. You understand? So I'm very happy, and there are still lots of things that we are supposed to do. So I'm using this medium, this opportunity to reach out to our youth out there that it pays for you to work on yourself, to build yourself, work on your craft, be better at what you do, because at the long run, it pays. All right, your talent will never go out of vogue. Okay, discover what works for you. When you do that, don't rush your timeline because your friends are making it. The reason why we have frustrated lawyers and doctors today, because a lot of people want to be doctors, a lot of people. All right, when I had nothing to do, when I was suffering, my mates were making it, but I said, this media, this entertainment, this is what I want to do, and God helped me. You understand? Because I never relented. All right, I pursued what I wanted, and I got it. You understand? I got it. So most of our youth, I'm just appealing to you, learn a skill. If you don't have education, learn a skill, learn a trade. It works for you, it pays. If I did not learn video editing or directing, what would I be doing in the United Kingdom? Somebody, a Nigerian, came into my office, and the person saw me and asked me and said, is this where you work? I said, yeah. What do you do? I said, I'm a video editor. The person said, this is the first time I'll see a Nigerian doing a big job in the United Kingdom, because, you know, most of our people, shout out to them, big respect to them, because it is their legitimate means. Whether you clean offices as cleaners, or you go to people's houses to clean their houses and make your money, or you do care jobs, so long as you are any legitimate means, fine. But I'm happy that what I learned has opened doors for me, and it is opening more doors by the special grace of God.
Okay.
Yeah, so let me ask you, how easy has it been a model? Because I know the stress they go through. I was editing Nigerian television fashion show when I was working with Galaxy Television. So you just tell us how you became a model, all right?
Okay. I'll start from saying, like, the because people, I don't know for other people, but for myself, this career I've chosen to be a model or to become a model or to become a beauty queen is like what is in you. Like everybody grow up to have their ambition, what they want to become. Some want to be a doctor, they feel that way, they feel that this is the place they want to fit in,
Yeah.
that this is where they like and where they would love, where they can actually manage. There is a position you feel like when you're in this place, this is what will fit your kind of person.
Yeah. Yeah.
People
Yeah.
get born to become pastors, like you would see it from them. I'm the
Mm.
kind of person that, my life, I've always called myself a star girl. Even if, when the whole things are not going well, I still see myself to be a star girl, no matter what it is. So I started modeling by myself. Like I started to be a model myself. Like when I knew that I had all these futures of being a model, I did not wait to ahead of me, like the people that are above me. I started going to studio for official photo shoots. I
Wow.
seek for ideas from people that I know that they know more about pageants and modeling.
Cool.
So that was how I started my modeling on my own self. In fact, sometimes I'll not even go to the studio. I'll think about what I want to make on the picture. Ask one of my cousins to he really loves me and he's always there for me to do anything to make me happy. So I'll ask him to come and take me pictures in this so location. He will
Okay.
come, use my own camera. I'll dress on the kind of outfits I want. So just to, modeling is deep, but the pictures you post and everything is what will make people have the awareness that this is who this girl is. So
Mm.
that was how the whole thing started, to the point of me aspiring to become a pageant queen. So it
Wow.
all started from the scratch of where I thought of like posting pictures, creating awareness that this is what I want to be, and I now ended up going for pageant. I've actually gone for several pageants before the last one I won. If you did not win in a competition,
Okay.
people would not know. People would probably not know that maybe you have gone for these so competitions before and you did not win, because it's only the winner that will come out with the name.
Hmm. Hmm.
So the reason why this one is this loud, like to this point, even if we've not gotten anywhere, is because I emerged as the winner. I came first, and I really appreciate God, because if I'm to check my background, to check everything happening around me, I don't think I would want to go and even try it, because the whole surrounding feels like you can't do it. Yeah. But because of the passion I had for it, I still want to participate to see whether I will still fail this one. So I kept doing it. I kept on trying to join myself with people who know about it and how I can probably, if you have gone for an exam in the first place, you will still learn more ahead of the next one you will go for, to
Mm-hmm.
end up and become and pass that test. So
You know,
that.
one thing about life that we need to understand is the people who face challenges in life are the people who have glory. Without glory, there can be test. For you to move to another, it's just like you're in a class. Before you move from JSS1 to JSS2, you have to write exams. And the exams of life, which is different from school, there'll be frustrations. Lots of people might not believe in your craft. Lots of people might not believe in what you do. The world is wired in such a way that the first rejection you will face is from family members or close friends. For
Yes.
instance, you know how to sing. For instance, you know how to sing. You are singing to them, and they're telling you, "What are you singing?"
Yes.
And these are the people that would always clap for the likes of Wizkid, Burna Boy, and Davido, forgetting
Yes.
that these people
Yes.
started. They started from the barest minimum. All right. Now, if you give in to criticism, you are not ready for greatness. Because for every level, there is a new devil. It is just like playing games. If you move from one level and you are going to another, it becomes stronger. When you scale that also, although another one is stronger, greater, bigger. Yoruba people will say, "Ẹni tó bá lógo lógún máa ń dojú kọ." Lots of people have failed today because they listen to the voices that silence them. For you to be great, you have to be dogged. You said it
Yes.
where you go for beauty pageants and all that and all that and all that. There were so many people that I know, very beautiful models, but they dropped. They dropped because maybe they went for audition and the person that is interviewing them shouted at them or something,
Yes.
and they said, "This is not for me." You know how many times I've been shouted at? How many times I've been told you cannot do it? But my spirit, I've always been somebody that when you tell me you cannot do it, I want to do that thing. I will smile and I'll tell you, I will show you how to do it. All those things they said I cannot do, I've done them. And the ones they said, the new ones they said I cannot do, I would still achieve it and show them that, yes, it is possible.
Yeah.
This is a big learning curve for all of us, especially the people that are watching. Go all out for what you love. If what you love doesn't stretch you, it doesn't pull you, then it is not worth getting. If you wake me up in the middle of the night and say, "Solomon, come and edit," I'm happy to do it because that is my passion. That is what I love to do. And again, if you want to do something, don't put money first. Because when the challenges of that work comes on you, you won't be able to cope. Because at that time, the money you are expecting will not even save you. But once the passion is there, you flow with the passion. For every general with stars on their shoulders, there are scars on their back.
Yes. You're right.
That is the way it is. All right. So I don't want to show my scars to everyone, but the truth is, a lot of people are seeing it today. Lots of people. For instance, when I was learning in 2008, when I was in a film school, there were guys that we started together. They dropped. It was just two of. They dropped out. They stopped coming because of challenges. It wasn't easy. Nothing comes easy. A lot of people will see footballers that are driving fast cars, earning millions. It is not easy. You understand? When we're learning editing, then most of my friends that dropped out because we are now achieving something with editing. Some of them I left
Watch
12 years
back to
ago.
it.
Some were still asking me this year, 2020, when I left film school 10 years ago, that I should come and teach them editing. I said,
Wow.
"Sorry, there is no time. I'm a very busy person now. It is better you go to a film school and learn." That is the kind of success you are talking about. If your life is not a billboard that advertises your greatness, then you've not started doing it. Go all out, give it your best shot. There is nothing that you cannot achieve in this world. Nothing. Nothing. All right.
Thank
Then
you so
again,
much.
um, social media, you talked about posting your pictures and everything, your modeling pictures and all that. It is so worrisome that most of our youth, most of our people don't know how to channel the use of social media into positive use. Lots of
Yes.
people, lots of people use their data to go and beg for money on social media. Package
Mm-hmm.
yourself, all right?
Yeah.
Now, if you go on Facebook, you go on Instagram, you go on LinkedIn, my stuffs are there. The things that I do, I put them there. And lots of people will reach out and say, "Oh, is that Solomon? Okay, we want to shoot videos." Let me tell you something. Even makeup artists, you know, there are millions of makeup artists out there. In Lagos alone, we have millions. let me tell you something. There are still lots of millions of people that are still looking for credible makeup artists. Put your stuff out there on social media, brand yourself, do discounts. People will look for you, people will call you. We have this mentality that, and there are lots of mechanics out there, there are lots of, brand yourself, put it out there on social media. There are lots of professionals that need credible people to work with. It is not
Yes.
just it is not just about being a professional now. Your character, your image, again,
How
speaks
you
volume of
present
you.
what you do.
Yes, you understand? It goes a long way. All right. Nobody wants to see a makeup artist that is for instance, they check your page, and the last time you updated your IG page or your Facebook page was 3 months ago. It has to be constant. It has to be constant. And let me tell you something. A lot of us, a lot of people, they love money. Call your friends, do makeup for them, post their
Yes.
picture there on social media,
Yes.
post
Like
their picture.
sometimes I used to imagine I have friends who actually can help. Like, you are a makeup artist, I'm a model. You want me to pay you. It's not as if it's not good, though. Business is business.
Business, of
But
course.
you encourage me to like, you are encouraging me when you finally achieve what I want to achieve. I would also be in the right position to also advertise you then, that to every glow of my look, oh, this have been the friend in support of it. When we help ourselves to get there is good sometimes,
Uh,
but everybody has entered the whole thing. Like, now you are a fashion designer, you are a tailor, and I'm a model. You can't just risk one outfit to say, okay, this girl, come and model for me, come and take this outfit, put it on, let's take a good picture of you as a as you are being known to be a model, so that you attract more customer when they see how it looks fitted or good on you. Some people don't know how to strategize business, so they don't believe in losing to earn more.
See, in business, most people don't understand the approach of the give and take. I have lots of
Yeah.
friends that are TV presenters. All right, they'll partner with some boutiques. All right, those ones will give them clothes. It's not as if they're dashing them the clothes. No, they will give them the clothes to wear on their program. At the end of the day, they
Yes.
just say, "Oh, styled by so boutique, styled
Yes.
by so house of fashion." You understand?
Yeah.
Indirectly. Now, if you had come to me that you want me to promote your brand, I'll charge you. I'll charge you so much money. But if you are coming to me with that partnership, that look, we can supply you clothes, presenters will
Yes.
want to listen to that, because how much are most of them even earning that they'll be buying clothes every time? And our people, again, people that are watching at home, they'll say, Shebi, now this clothes this guy wear 2 days ago. But when
You
you have
still
a
wear
time,
am tomorrow. Like, do you know the way you present yourself most time is what actually gets the attention of the crowd. It gets their attention because everybody wants you to package yourself. Time you hardly see people that will come out to say, okay, I love this your career, I love the fact that this is what you have choose for yourself, I would like to support you to, okay, tell me the areas. Maybe they can probably give you connections. It might not be about them giving you money and all that, but giving you other connection, other support, maybe idea, intellectuals, like advising you, strengthening your mind towards your career, or helping you one way or the other. It's not always centered on maybe give away of cash or anything. You can support a brand, somebody trying to grow up through your own intellectual.
now let me tell you something. There are lots of friends that have edited free stuff for, like, their programs. I would edit free. I won't even look at money. All right, because if I want to charge them, some of them, not that they can't afford it. All right, they can afford it, but man, I need to support them. And you know what these people do in return? They get me jobs from their friends.
Good.
They get
There's
me
no
jobs from
greater
their
joy
friends.
in this world than seeing the people around you, your friends, your family support you in what you do.
Now, let me tell you something that I came across from Jack Ma. Jack Ma wrote, he said, when selling to close friends and family, no matter how much you are selling to them, most of them will feel you are earning their money. All right. No
Yeah.
matter how cheap you sell to them, they will think, oh, you are making so much from them. They might not appreciate it. All right. There would always be people who do not care about your cost, time, effort. They rather let other people cheat them, allowing others to
Yeah.
earn than supporting someone they know, because in their hearts, they will always be thinking, how much did Elizabeth earn from me? How much did Solomon earn from me? You understand? Instead of how much did Solomon or Elizabeth save or make for me? You understand?
Yes.
Now, they are forgotten that even if you want to sell for your friends or anything, you give them discounts. They've forgotten that one. Now, this is a classic example of a poor person's mentality. It is poor men that do this. Now, how did the rich people become rich? One of the reasons why the rich is because they are willing to support their associates' business, taking care of one
Yeah.
another's interests, and naturally, they get back more. All right. Most of your friends would in turn support you. All right. Thus, the circle of wealth continues to grow and grow. All right. Now, the simple logic is this. Now, if you start to know that there is give and take in business, you grow. Now, Jack Ma continued. He said, when doing sales, the first people who will trust you will be strangers. Friends will be
Yes.
shielding, friends will be shielding against you. Fair weather friends will distance from you. Family will look down on you. The day you finally succeed, the day you finally
Yes. That's
succeed.
when they will remember who you really are.
Now, when you are paying bills for every get together, when your friends will say, ah, I have a problem, and you give them money, you will realize that everyone will be present on your table except the strangers
Yes.
that were with you. That is life. That is life. Now, your brand, you need your friends to share what you are doing, to share what you are doing, to share your post and all that. They are not doing it. But when Wizkid posts
They
something,
will not see our happy recharge card giveaway. They don't know that there are ways to impress people. It's not about you always giving. Let them contribute to your success.
that is really true.
They would rather like enjoy people insulting you than to support you. Like, what is there to just, the other day I posted my link, they'll be seeing it as if you are acting a drama. Go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. But if it's Burna Boy or Whiskey that say please subscribe to my YouTube channel, 1 second, who are the millions and billions of people that are making those guys rich? Is it not the same friends and family you have that are
Yeah.
supporting those people? But for them to support you, it will be very hard.
You know, when you are fortunate to have good friends around you who support your craft, appreciate them, because these people are hard to come by. Okay. Very,
They are
very
real
hard
life.
to come by. Yeah, very hard. But rejections are one of the things that will make you grow in life. Look at Joseph, for instance, in the Bible. His brethren, they rejected his dream. Now they are forgotten that when you support your own, all right, it
Yeah.
is not everybody that will desert you when they get to the top. Now they sold him into slavery. It was this same person they sold that still helped them. It wasn't their friends that helped them during
Who
famine.
go blow, no matter, like, if you are destined to make it, no matter the covering, no matter the challenges, no matter the pains you go through, I've come to realize that that glory cannot be covered except it's God, that you give up on yourself and you did not give God the opportunity to make it.
That is it. That is it. Absolutely. So we do not know the person that will become great tomorrow. The person you are neglecting today might be the one that would actually raise the standard for you tomorrow. That would actually help you. That is why I have never for once. That is why when you see the people that I call my friends, the people that most people who have gotten to the top will not want to associate with. All right, those people you call touts, most of them are my friends. You know why? Now, there is a way God has packaged every human. Those people that you see as prostitutes today, I don't call them prostitutes. God is making some of them pass through those things, so that when they change tomorrow, they would have stories, beautiful stories to tell. That look,
Yes.
nothing
God
you that
wants
pass
to
through.
put them in that position so that when they are addressing that kind of position later, when they might have make it in life, they will be able to explain and tell the world the reason why those people who were prostitutes, who were once beggars, conductors, once nothing, that they can become. It is also a motivation.
That is the idea. That is the idea, basically. You understand? All right. Our own brother Paul in the Bible, it was the people holding the cloth of the people that stoned brother Stephen, Abby. So
Yes.
God has a way, all right, of shielding us, of making us pass through some things, so that when we come out, we'll be better advocates, better ambassadors to talk about the things that we have gone through. Now, if you are talking about challenges, I can tell you that, guys, look, my father was rich, fine, but I left home. I was living in the church because I wanted to pursue my dream. Now, me that I left home, that I was living in the church, am I the one that will now go and meet my father and say, give me money for food? You say, I thought you could take care of
So
yourself. That's
this
why you left.
remind me the name
What?
of this show. I want to pin it there.
Oh, okay, okay. Great moment to start, girl Lizzie.
Okay, great moment.
Moment. Start, girl
Great
Lizzie.
moment.
Yeah, to
Okay.
start, girl Lizzie. Yeah. All right. So life is giving us so many things, to ponder upon. All right. And one thing that I understand is life is about live and let live. Okay. You are in a position today. The reason why God has created strong people is so that they can protect the weak. Reason why God has created the rich is so that they can help the poor. All right. The reason why God has created strong people so that they can shield the weak, like I said earlier. Now, lots of people feel life is about me, myself, and I. No. Before Nigeria was even created, there have been poor people in the Bible and in the Quran. No matter how much we serve God, there will be rich people, there will be poor people. If you are fortunate by grace, because it is not by work, lest any man boast. All right.
Yeah.
It is not because there are many better video editors or better cinematographers than me. For me to have been
Yeah.
chosen as the best in Nigeria or amongst the top 10 mentors to mentor youth on media, at the Lagos Business School, then there are a lot of people that are better than me. It is grace that God gave me. Now, pass on the torch onto other people so they can learn, so they can become
Yeah.
better. My life, my philosophy has always been my kids, my children, the kind of opportunity you have. I want to create the kind of opportunity for the children of the poor in my community too. I want to get to a point where I can build hospitals, build schools. We have started, all right, where we can build schools for people to go to, where there will be
Wow.
electricity for the children of the poor to also read. If there is no light, my children can put on the generator. How about the children of the poor? Can they do that? I don't want a situation where it will get to a point where when the children of the poor do not have anything to eat, they would eat the children of the rich. I hope you understand. So let us create opportunity for people to grow. And that was the reason why my NGO, I'm a salary earner. My NGO is self-funded by God through my salary. We are not getting a dime from anybody. And I'm happy because
Damn.
lots of people have reasons why they do things. Of course, there are lots of people who set up NGOs to make money. I don't want anybody to insult my integrity or my personality. That is why I'll never put money first when I'm relating with anybody. Never. All right. And we have been able for us to have since 2011. There are challenges. We talked about challenges. If I looked at the challenges, or because I set up my NGO so that I can make money, 2011 till date is 9 years. We would have closed it. But we are still here by the grace of God because we have the love of the people at heart. And this is what we want to do for our people to ensure that they become better. And that is what we are doing, madam.
Once again, I want to appreciate you for honoring this invite to be live with us, and
Thank you.
really appreciate and pray that God should continue to fill your account, your pocket,
Amen.
so that you can really touch more lives.
Amen. Amen.
And I also appreciate the fact that you want me to work with you. Like, who am I? I really appreciate, like, that's the greatest news I've had so far.
See, you know this song, Who Am I? Who Am I? Omoba. See, you are a beauty queen. Don't tell me who am I.
Thank you so much for the honor.
I appreciate you. Thanks so very much. God bless you so much. And to the people that joined us, I really want to appreciate you so much. To God in His infinite mercy will continue to be with all of us. We should always seek for the greater good of our country. Lots of people will say, oh, it is very easy for you to talk because you do not live in Nigeria. The truth is, I love my country as much as I love myself. And if you check all of my videos that I've done on Instagram, on Facebook and everywhere, I talk about my country so much. That is why I still go back and forth, UK and Nigeria, because of the love that I have for my people. And I know that, with time, lots of people will get to know and they'll get to see the things that we do for our people to ensure that our country becomes great. And all of us too will be proud to say, yes, I'm a Nigerian. God bless you.
Okay, before we end this live, I would like you to bless this new, what would I call it, brand for us, that God should make it bigger in a way that will be hosting people who want to be like you one day.
See, okay, you said I should pray. Now, let me tell you something. I do not want people to be like me. I want people to be better than me. All right? That has always been my prayer. Now, people have asked me, why would you say you want people to be better than you? Contentment is key. Now, if God can provide my daily meal, if God can make me have money to afford my lifestyle, what I want, I'm not in competition with anybody. If you become great, it is to your advantage and the advantage of the people that are with you. Now, a lot of people are on the ground today because the people that are supposed to help them are on the ground too. In destiny, lots of people are attached to you, Queen. It is when you become great that they start achieving purpose in life too. But once you remain there and you do not want to do something amazing with your life, they are there too. Nothing. Now, you have all it takes to bring celebrities on your show. Now, I see this improving from just Facebook or Instagram live post to television and radio. You have all it takes. You have absolutely all it takes. And I believe in the mighty name of Jesus, it will grow beyond your own expectations.
Amen.
Because when we spoke, you never even planned this. It just came impromptu. Let us do this thing today. And you are here. You are doing it.
Yes.
I see that you make reference to today, May 20th. When you started the show by 4 p.m., you make reference to it tomorrow and you say, Lord, I thank you. Look at the Ellen DeGeneres.
It's a great achievement because, one way or the other, it wouldn't have hold today. So many, Nigeria, where I want to say that, I have planned this to be live with you today, to have the opportunity to see you live, talk to my people, I watch you live speak online. But when I now checked, I did not notice. I was so happy browsing and happy trying to do everything possible so I ran out of battery. I was now praying to God that, God, look at this great opportunity that I had today. As at yesterday, I was still in my bitter past. I never even know that by today I'll be this active, lively, and strong. But when I got the information of coming live with you talk like I feel like, oh wow, I'm going to be live with a celebrity today. Wow, that is great.
I bet, no kill me. Oh.
I never knew that I will not have battery. So I prayed to God and I had faith that God, no matter what, I'll be live with this person today. So here am I. See, this God do things in a very miraculous way that
Yeah,
man
yeah, yeah.
not cannot imagine. The next thing was that I was looking for where to charge. I came live, it went off. I was like, wow, what will I do today? What miracle can I? The next thing, NEPA just brought the light from nowhere. So that's the power of faith. And for God to have proven himself this way today, I believe that every other way around, God is still going to prove himself to me.
Mhm. Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
really appreciate the fact that you are here with us.
Thank you. I know your show will be greater than this by the special grace of God, and I pray that
Amen.
when you eventually become, you are a superstar now, but like a mega superstar. I hope you won't forget us. Thank you.
Amen. Oh.
Thank you
No, no,
so
no,
much.
no, I don't forget people. I'm a kind of person that, if you impact in my life, like even to people who have not done anything for me, I still appreciate them. Even to people I've not even met, I still want to appreciate you. I just pray to God that He should place me in a position whereby all these things I really want to do, I can achieve them.
Yeah, you can, and you would achieve so much more by the grace of God. You will. I
Amen.
believe. I believe. I believe. Thank you so
I
much.
really want to appreciate your support. It's not easy. It's not like, is it that I bought your mind? It's not easy to have someone trying to put full support. That's very great. Like it's things that people like apply for. Let me apply to be in this person's organization because he's doing well and he's not even charging anything. So I really want to appreciate the fact that you want to see this dream come true, and by trying to put up all your efforts to add me to your NGO or whatever we'll be
Yeah,
going to do.
yeah.
I
You are a
really
part of us.
appreciate that.
Yeah, you are a part of us. Let me just share with you some of the projects we'll be doing as soon as I get back to Nigeria. I every time I see policemen here in the UK, you can walk up to them, you can talk to them, but there is this huge war between the public, especially the youth, and the police in Nigeria. All right, so I one of our projects is I want to cement the love between the police and the public. All right, their slogan is the police is your friend, but
Yes.
most people don't believe that. So we'll be having lunch with different police stations with several policemen. All right, this would foster peace between the police and the youth. All right, that's one of the things we want to do through Train a Youth Initiative and Solomon Oladimeji Foundation. Then again, we'll be training youth and adults. All right, 10,000 students as well as 30,000 other youths. Now, we are instituting ambassadors in all the 36 states in Nigeria. We have gotten ambassadors in Rivers State, in Edo State,
Wow.
in Kano State, in Lagos State, in Osun State, in Ogun State. All right. Now, this training will run concurrently. All right. All our ambassadors we speak to youths in their communities, youth and adults in their communities, asking them what they want training youth initiative to do for them in terms of skills acquisition trainings and mentoring. Now, once we know all this, we now get facilitators. For instance, those who want to learn barbing, for instance, or makeup artistry, we now look for people in their community. They don't have to pay for transportation and all that. Now,
Yeah.
once we partner with these facilitators that will train them, even if they want to charge us for money, we are the ones that will pay on behalf of these
Yeah.
youths, because my Train a Youth Initiative has always been basically free. We don't want our youths, we don't want our people in Nigeria to pay for any training. Let them acquire
Yeah.
this for free. You understand? So it is running concurrently in all the 36 states of Nigeria. You understand? So I believe that we can achieve this. If this is what we can do to make the lives of our youth better, we'll definitely do it by the special grace of God. You know.
Amen. So help us, God.
Amen.
I
Amen.
can't really wait for that, oh,
Yeah,
eh? Because
yeah,
I can't be this idle, not doing anything. I'm really happy. I really want to say thank you again.
no
This
worries.
is an endorsement too. I'm feeling like Tasha right now.
No, you are not Tacha. You are Elizabeth Olaniyi. That is your name. All right.
Oyeni.
Oyeniyi, Elizabeth Oyeniyi. That is your name. So if you want to be like another person, you would always be the second class version of another person. So be yourself. I remember when I was still begging people to eat, when I would beg big bros in the church for money to buy food and all that, I was calling myself Solomon the Great. Solomon the
Mm.
Great. Most people will laugh at me and say,
Just like I'm calling myself Star Girl.
so many
People
people
are
will
feeling
laugh.
like, what's this one saying?
Some people will laugh at me back then that look at this one. You when they give money, they call yourself Solomon the Great. But the name you bear has effect on you, positive effect on you. I was calling myself Solomon the Great. And let me tell you one shocking thing. And I was calling myself president as well. President Solomon, President Solomon. There are some places that I've been to that I've never been to before. When people want to address me, they call me the Great. I'm telling you, it has happened several times. So I stopped being surprised because the name you call yourself has a way of sticking itself on you.
It has
You
power.
understand? It has power.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So don't look down on yourself no matter what you are going through right now. Believe that you are the best you can be. All right. Believing in yourself and saying it out is different from pride. It is different
Yes.
from pride.
It's,
Most
it's,
people
a,
need some
it's
confidence.
more like you are proclaiming it. And the Bible says there is power in tongue.
Yeah,
Whatever you say is what you are.
absolutely. So I'm very happy and I thank God for your platform. I know this is an avenue for lots of people to also learn. All right. And some of the people that I know, I would connect them with you so you can bring them live on your stuff. Actors, musicians, celebrities. Pick it up from there. It's your show. Do it.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Are we going to be having a close down?
Well, it's your show. Do it the way you want. Uh, Now I'll be going off because I've done my part already. So you can just sign off with your people. You can just greet your people and, big up. Thank you so much for
All right.
bringing me
Thank
on your
you,
show.
sir. We really appreciate having you here.
All right. Thank
We'll
you.
look forward to host you some other time. It's not as if you'll be forming for us, so please.
Emi ò kí ń form, kò possible. I won't do that. Thank you
I
very
say
much.
go on.
I appreciate.
Thank you
Thanks.
so much.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right, sir. Hello, guys. I really want to appreciate you all for joining the live. I know you had a lot you guys were. Thank you for joining this live. I know it means nothing. Like it's not important to you, but you still took out your time to come and watch for your own purpose. So I want to sign off now and we'll look forward to see you guys some other time. Thank you. Have a nice day.